Maplestory. And of course, I did not stream on Tuesday because my test went on a lot longer than I thought. It was much more time consuming. So, obviously after I went home on Tuesday, I decided to not stream at all because I was really exhausted. And I forgot to say that on Twitter too, that I wasn't going to stream, but, well, the past is in the past, and here we are. Anyways, Maplestory went through a new update, which was yesterday, and I'm glad because a couple weeks ago when they updated the game, like, well, it's more like, not really updated, but, you know, like, they put a maintenance on Thursday, and I'm like, why? Why Thursday? Why not Wednesday? When I don't stream at all, when I can't even stream on Wednesday because of obvious reasons. Anyways, here we are. No maintenance. We're going to go straight into things because obviously this is technically the Glory Update Part 3, which is what I put in the title, and there's more stories. So we have one called Cernium, a traveler from beyond the sea. And I don't know what this is about because when it comes to information from KMS, I kind of stopped when the Aftermath cutscene existed, so yeah. Again, I don't know, I might still try to like record all the Aftermath stuff, but I had to do it as soon as possible, so that'll happen. And let's continue, because I don't want to sit here for like 10 minutes again, so. Okay. I'll post right away. What's wrong? Call the conference. Okay, yeah, the story content has voiceover for more. Okay. Turn on background music and the sound effects. Okay. Obviously, after Tenebris, I wish they have like the story version mode of things. And, okay, anyways, I was going to point out, like, I wish the story, events were, had, like, there's a story version of the Arcane River story, and you don't actually have to level to 240 to get to Espra, or, you know, whatever the level is. I just realized something's missing. Oh yeah, we have all this empty space because I'm gonna fill it with power elixirs as time goes on. Anyways, let us begin this story. It has voiceover, so I'm gonna be quiet as possible when it plays. So, let's do this. Okay.
It's a pleasure to meet you all.
You sound familiar.
I have so looked forward to this moment.
You must be the adversary. Who are you? I am Carlisle. Oh my god. Prince of Cernium. I've crossed the Forgotten Sea to meet you. But that ocean wasn't even there a minute ago. How did you know we were here? I have a friend who is well versed in theology and history. So we already knew the seal would break when the Transcendents disappeared and that the adversary would be involved. And here you are. But why come looking for us? Well, I need a favor. I'd like to speak to your Maple Alliance. Oops. My mouse was over to chat. Anyways, Alliance Outpost. Does Grendel really think Maple World and Grandis were meant to exist in the same universe? Yes. He assures me the information he discovered in the orb is credible. If you had told me that before today, I'd have said you'd lost your marbles, but... It's hard to accept, but just looking at that sky with my own two eyes proves it's true. It's so strange. We put so much effort into crossing between Maple World and Grandis before. Now all I have to do is look up and I can see it right there. What does all of this mean for Maple World? The corrupted Transcendent from Grandis seems to have the same plan the Black Mage did. He wants to take over and remake Grandis the way he sees fit. Considering the merge, it looks like Grandis and Maple World share the same problems now. We're still recovering from the battle against the Black Mage. How are we supposed to fight this one? Fight this too? It won't come to that, not if you help me. Pardon the interruption, but we have a guest. Allow me to introduce Prince Carlisle from the Holy Land of Cernium. If I'm mispronouncing that name, I'm sorry, but I don't know how it's pronounced. Cernium? Never heard of it. You're the one from beyond the sea? What? I've come from across the ocean. The sea. Whatever. Carlisle, would you please share what you know about the Flora army? Garan Darmor is waging war against all of Grandis. His army is formidable, but resistance fighters have forced him to spread his resources thin, which means he is far from capable of crossing the sea to Maple World as yet. Well, that's something. So why have you come to see the Alliance, Carlisle? Maple World may be safe from these names. Garan Darmor's evil for now, but Cernium is not. We suspect it won't be long before the bulk of its forces invade our territory. It would benefit both Maple World and Cernium if the Maple Alliance were to take on the Transcendent now, before he gets any stronger. The Alliance has its own problems to solve right now, but it wouldn't hurt to have new allies. And we'd have access to all of their intelligence on the Flora army. I should clarify. Cernium does not plan to join the Alliance. Beg pardon? We're only interested in protecting our Holy Land, not fighting an all-powerful Transcendent. You'd abandon the rest of us just to save your own hide? What kind of leader are you? Calm down, Claudine. We can't force everyone to join our fight. But I agree with the Empress. If we ignore her requests for help, we'd be no better than the enemy we seek to destroy. It's true. What? We're not prepared for this. Adea. Helping others without thought of our own personal gain is simply the right thing to do. This is an opportunity to build a friendship with Cernium. I'm sure they will not easily forget our benevolence. Of course. Cernium is a holy land frequented by countless pilgrims. Their patronage has made us quite prosperous. We can reward you handsomely for your service. That's generous of you. Very generous, but it won't do us much good if we don't survive. Well, that would certainly make the rebuilding effort easier. That's true. Empress, I have urgent news. Let's adjourn for today. We can consider what was discussed here and work out a plan together tomorrow. Would you stay behind, Angel? There's something I'd like to discuss with you personally. I decided to shorten my character's name. Okay, still no voice acting. Basically, I decided to shorten my character's name because I don't want to say the whole name of her. Anyways. We've only just beaten the Black Mage. I thought we were finally at peace, yet here we are facing another threat. more news. The moment the dimensional seal broke, ancient ruins and artifacts all over the world lit with an unusual magical glow. Our people speculate it is because the ancient gods are awakening. What does that mean for us? Well, until now, the only one powerful enough to face the Transcendent was you, the adversary who bore the seal stone. That's why the heaviest burden always fell to you. But if we can discover how to use the power of the ancient gods, we'd be far stronger than we were when we took on the Black Mage. Cernium is known as the Holy Land of the ancient gods and their people. Carlisle's request is our opportunity to learn more about them and their power. So we're sending reinforcements after all. Yes. Angel, will you once again lend us your strength to save not just Maple World, but Grandis as well? How can anyone make such a tough decision? Okay. Thank you, Angel. Why did I say okay weirdly? I mean, if you say no, what's even the point? Several days later. Barrier between worlds. Angel, are you aware of the mission objectives? Okay, the objective of the mission is... some cash. Okay, text Cernium. What? We need to learn more about the power and need secure routes to the city. Learn? Yeah, learn more about the powers. Correct. If the ancient gods really are awakening, we're looking at an amazing opportunity. As you know, neither the Resistance nor the Knights are in a fit state to run additional missions right now. Pantheon will be our staging point for reinforcements, and we've entrusted command of them to Idea. I'll be dispatching the soldiers as soon as they are ready. Hawkeye from the Knights and Cheeky from the Resistance will accompany you. Okay. The seal. What about the seal? Idea is a level-headed tactician and a powerful magician, which makes her the perfect candidate for this. But the Nova deeply resent the High Flora. Well, yes, I know for sure because I've seen the dialogue of their stories. I worry she won't remain objective when you engage the Flora, the High Flora. If that happens, she'll need your help. Everything is set up on our end. We'll modify the magic in the seal here to allow for teleportation. That will take us across the sea in the blink of an eye. We don't get... oh, I don't want to do this accent. We don't get to explore the high seas on the way. That's disappointing. Perhaps another time. The seas of Grandis are not for the faint of heart. Wait, how is this an ocean and where are we? Don't need to talk it up. I'm already sold. I don't want to read this in an accent. I swear I don't. Calm down. We've got more important stuff to do first. That's everyone. Let's get moving. I'll see you when you get back. I wish you all a safe journey. And if there are any resources Cernium can provide to help us rebuild, please do send them back for us. You got it. We need to get going now. Good luck. Going over teleporting. Whoa. Our lives are in your hands once again. Oh, that's beautifully animated. Look at the water! For a 2D game, that's really well done. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure the audio is on. Almost white tiger. I see people are getting a lot of different things from the gotcha boxes or something. Anyways, Cernium worlds collide.
So this is Grandis. Nice place.
Unexpected voice acting.
I've always wanted to come here.
Aren't you from Grandis?
I'm from Grandis the Realm. But Grandis takes its name from the body at the center of our planetary system. Like Maple World, it has many cities, cultures, and an ecosystem all its own.
That makes sense.
Pantheon, Elysium, Savage Terminal, Verdel, they're all individual moons orbiting Grandis.
Moons?
Well, I guess we can add Maple World to the neighborhood.
Moons? Okay.
My prince, this isn't the correct landing site. Did we get redirected somehow? We should get to our rendezvous point as soon as possible.
Okay. Well, there's the voice acting. Okay, I know we had to go to Portal. I think I could tell that's Erica Linebeck, but I don't 100% know because I don't want to assume.
There's the prince and his outsiders!
Oh, great.
We're surrounded!
Is this the Flora army?
These are heretics, actually. Enemies of our god and our faith.
Excuse me?
Not everyone is on board with worshipping a god we haven't heard from in eons.
Okay, we have to defeat all the enemies. Since they're really weak, it's easy to defeat them. Yes. New story and new craziness. Crazy stuff happening, I guess. New craziness.
I'll blow you all away.
Yes, I am very creative when describing stuff. But, oh yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I did at least see parts of this, but I kind of stopped when I kind of read about Maple World and Grandis were connected. That's all I knew, and I saw the map, and that's it. Everything else, I kind of didn't know that. Also, I love hearing familiar voice actors in this game, and also some new people who I guess are not known to voice act like regularly or something. Because just last week or something, or a couple days ago, I've actually seen wait, never mind. Okay, we need to do something about this archer up on the cliff. What the heck? Oh.
Seren!
Guardian, there are more incoming!
Take cover! We will dispatch the heretics up here!
Who is that?
That would be the Guardian of the Holy Sword.
Why would a sword need a guardian?
It's a very special sword. Right, let's keep moving.
ago, when the Transcendents were born, the ancient gods faded from the universe. With the heart of their faith gone, the order dispersed. Their glory quickly faded, and the world fell to chaos. Also, yes, I am reading chat right now, but I'm kind of reading the story here. Many resented the Transcendents for what they had wrought and swore vengeance against them. But others hoped the old gods would one day return, so the faithful gathered together in Cernium.
There it is. Cernium, the Holy Land.
It's definitely impressive.
The landscape is strange, almost unnatural.
That's because the entire countryside around Cernium was shaped by the gods of old.
The gods did all this? Personally?
So the old stories go. Legend has it that the land was carved out in an ancient war between the divine.
Is that why they call this the Holy Land?
Yes. Unfortunately, many people view Cernium as proof that the gods are gone for good. It's said they fought to their last breath in this place. It marked the end of the gods and the beginning of the Transcendents.
It seems we have a lot to learn about Cernium.
The place the gods died.
Of course, that's just a legend. I doubt anything could actually kill a god. At least, I don't think they died.
Prince, more enemies are approaching!
They've come this close to the city?
Okay. What I was trying to say earlier is, just a couple days ago, I actually seen a tweet about, like, the person who voiced, Lily and Cowling, the girl from Ho Young's story. So, that's something. I wish more voice actors would announce themselves, though. Like, I could tell who she's voiced by, but I don't see tweets about it. So, anyways. Cernium, the Holy Land. Unfortunately, I must ask you to fight again. I'll take the west side. Hawkeye, you take the northern, Cheeky, eastern, and Angel, you can take care of the enemies approaching from behind. Okay. Let's go do that. Oh god. Also because I'm very powerful, these enemies are dying in one hit. Got the animation overlapping. I think I've fallen too far behind the others. So this is Cernium. Oh, the Sword's Guardian. There's feathers on her head. And are those wings on her back?
You are the adversary.
Yes.
The others are waiting for you in the city.
She sounds so familiar.
I've been sent to escort you to them. Follow me.
Well, she's charming. Is that who I think it is? You're younger than I expected. Shh, they might hear you.
Welcome back, Prince Carlisle.
Oh, Carlisle. That's how it's pronounced.
Is there any news of my father?
His illness has taken its toll, I'm afraid. The king is resting. Now, are you going to introduce me to your companions?
This is the Maple Alliance, and this is the famed adversary, their champion.
This is the adversary? I'd imagine someone more impressive. I certainly didn't expect someone so ordinary.
You put too much stock in gossip, Grandmaster. Have you been trading tall tales at the local tavern?
I would never sully myself by... Do you expect me to believe that this person stood up to a Transcendent and won? You must guard yourself, Prince. These people may be lying to you.
Do you really intend to question my judgment in front of our guests?
I mean no disrespect, my prince. I merely urge caution. After all, they don't even share our faith. Above all things, we must be mindful of the will of our god. We are the caretakers of Cernium, after all.
That was a warm welcome.
I beg a million pardons. The Grand Master can be a tad overzealous.
And it's just 'cause he doesn't know us yet. This time tomorrow we'll be best mates, him and I.
The holy man and the pirate. That sounds like the start of a bad joke.
If you will excuse me, I shall arrange a place for you to rest.
A frail king, an upstart prince, and a holy order that's chomping at the bit to take over. And let's not forget the fringe groups who are all eager for their time in the spotlight. This is going to be even more difficult than forming the Maple Alliance was.
You aren't wrong.
Still, our princely friend seems to have a good head for politics. Let's give him a chance to smooth things over. Listen to the crowds. They're talking about you, adversary. Word travels quickly.
This must be why the prince gave us an escort. And why he was so concerned. Where are the others?
The others left to scout the city. In other words, they've gone sightseeing. I suggest you go on a little tour too. Get a feel for the city. If you find anyone who needs help, lend a hand. We want to show them the best side of the Alliance. Don't forget, we're here to protect Cernium, and to learn more about these so-called gods of theirs.
Got it.
Let's rendezvous later to compare notes.
So we're in Cernium. And I was right, I was mispronouncing a name all this time. Also, I gotta point this out now that I am not into dialogue anymore. Seren, for some reason, well, I guess somewhat for some reason, reminds me of a character from the Trails Kaseki series. Although the personality is obviously different and all that. I can't get that out of my head now. Anyways, we have a quest here. We also have a bunch of portals. Yeah. Look at them. Look at all these little people. Flame Priest. And Dawn Priest. Okay. Okay. Strange one. Dawn and Dusk. You don't look like you're from around here. First time in Cernium? That's right. A visitor! Well then, you're talking to the right man. I can tell you all about our city. Most importantly, Cernium's rulers are loyal to the sun god Mitra. Mitra? So their entire castle here is devoted to worship. That's why Cernium has become a haven for everyone who believes in the ancient gods. The northern temple is devoted to the sun god it doesn't have an H, so it's Mitra, whatever. I'm gonna butcher a lot of these names. The western temple worships the dawn god Naroda, and the eastern temple honors the flame god Spisa? Calling them temples is a stretch, though. All they did was put up a few banners here and there. What about the less welcoming people wearing hoods when I got here? Who are they? You mean the heretics? You call them heretics? They abandoned their faith, didn't they? I can't really blame them, though. It's been a long time since we heard from our gods. Nah, I'm rambling now. Don't worry about the heretics. The prince is always vigilant. He'll keep us safe. Now I could blabber on all day, or you could just see things for yourself. Why not visit the temple to the left first? Okay. Oh, but first there's a child. What's that weird smell? Another pilgrim! Welcome! I can tell you all about the temple. The building on your left is the Temple of Naroda, god of dawn and dusk. It was built centuries ago when Naroda's order conquered Cernium. So the emblem on the blue flag is for the dawn god Naroda? I wish there was some voice acting for the names so I don't keep butchering them at first. Yep, the Dawn Priests met at the same time every day and prayed to each other. They think Naroda's spirit lives inside everybody. What if they're alone? I heard they pray to their own reflections. You don't say. Uh-huh. And Naroda looks like a dark blue deer that's super beautiful. It only appears to those who possess a tranquil heart. Maybe if you're really lucky, you'll get to see it. Oh, really? Yeah, and if you stare at it long enough, the sun will rise between its antlers. But don't blink, or it'll be gone. The Dawn Priests train themselves to not blink just to prove their devotion. That's concerning, because that makes your eyes really dry. That's strange. Here we go again. What's going on? The Flame Priests are about to start. The Dawn Priests don't really like it. They say it's too loud. But seriously, trying to not blink? That's like, it makes your eyes really itchy. Well, I mean, that's why this is training, but... Like, what if you need to get, like to blink and kind of refresh your eyes, though? Like, even with training, that you can't avoid that. I'm pretty sure you can't. Okay. Monster of a gull. Anyway, I did a good job explaining, right? Yeah, sure. Why? Well, I thought since I gave you such a nice tour, you might help me out too. Oh, you want mesos? No, I just need a favor. That sounds like work. Are we that lazy? Adea did say she wanted me to make a good impression. It's nothing hard. There's just a seagull problem in the western part of the castle. They're everywhere. That's disgusting. The Dawn Priests can't chase them away because they can't see them very well. All that not blinking and staring at the sun, you know? Oh my god. They got blind. They went blind. They asked me to do it, but I don't want to. So you want me to chase out the seagulls? Guess I'd better head to the western ramparts. Okay. Ooh. I can't even tell how much damage I'm doing because it's kind of hard to calculate the numbers as they appear on screen. I would say my range is about a million, like in the million range. I will say this now, I'm not exactly a very powerful player in this game. And I'm very a free-to-play player, so... Like, I don't spend money on this game for, like, upgrading. Oh, look at this place. This is a really nice place, honestly. Really well done. This makes me wish the other Victoria Island maps were revamped, honestly. Like, only Hennessy's was upgraded, but not the others? Why? Okay. Why is he here? What brings you out here? I don't want to read this in the accent. You quickly explain. The rascal got you too, huh? You got tricked too? Hey, isn't that Seren over there? Oh. The enemy detachment is just beyond the reach of our arrows. So far, they're only shouting the occasional threat. Up to now, we haven't given them much thought, but their numbers are steadily rising. Understood. Please keep an eye on the situation and notify me immediately if anything changes. That Guardian must be commanding the garrison. I heard only Celestials have got wings like that. Really? People here are pretty fond of her, as a matter of fact. They say she's a trustworthy lass. But her own order seems to think differently. Might even hate her. Odd. Oh, she left. If you're looking for something to do, you can chat with that Dawn Priest on the left. Something's wrong. Why not you, Hawkeye? I'm out to battle a pirate's oldest foe. Ew. No, stop. Okay. You know, I'm like thinking about it a little bit, but why did they choose Hawkeye for like randomly like doing all the story stuff? Like as part of the Cygnus Knights is I don't really know. It's fine though. No, it's fine. Anyways, God of Red Flame. Didn't I see you with Guardian Seren before? Is there something I can help you with? Yes, please tell the Guardian that the Flame Priestess' pyrotechnic antics are disrupting our morning prayer. I suspect they are deliberately attempting to sabotage our dawn prayers. Why don't you tell them yourself? I have, many times, but the hearing's bad and they don't understand a word I say. I blame the explosions. But if the Guardian spoke to them, they'd have to pay attention. You'll help me, won't you? Why not? Thank you. I believe you'll find the Guardian near the eastern ramparts. Okay. Let's go there. So over here. Oh, that's the little kid again. well, hey, you're the one from before. Yeah. If you like my first story, you'll love my story about Spice's Sanctuary of Red Flames. I will? Yeah, you see, when the ancient gods were still around, Spice's followers could use fire magic. But when the gods disappeared, they couldn't use the magic anymore. After that, most of Spice's followers left the order. But some stayed and figured out how to make exploding powder that worked like their old prayers. Their old powers. What? Did I misread that? Exploding powder? Yeah, see? Look there. They're scattering the black powder around so they can cause explosions. They say the better the blast, the more dedicated you are to Spica. Huh? This looks like fun! I want in. Oh my gosh. Okay! I don't think that's a good sign. Whoa! Huh. Oh, Angel. What in the world? Okay. Okay, Dawn and Flame. Wow, look at that! An explosion made some flame monsters. Oh my god. I'll bet the priest could use help to get rid of them. What do you say? You ask an awful lot of favors. Aw, don't be like that. The monsters probably went to the top of the ramparts. You can do it. So my dog's making noise in the background. I hope you guys aren't hearing that because my dog's howling, so... Okay, quickly get rid of these enemies. Oh, they still hit a lot, even though I do so much damage. Okay, no. Ah, there's Tricky. Oh yeah, also, I just remembered part 1 of the Glory update, only for my character in particular, is up on my YouTube channel. I still had to get the other ones uploaded too, but don't worry, I will get them uploaded soon. I just had to figure out the thumbnail first. Sorry I caused all those monsters. I hope you didn't get singed or anything. I needed to come this way anyway. Have you seen the Guardian? Last I saw her, she was headed to the ramparts on that side. What's going on? I quickly explain. The Flame Priests have their own grievances. Trouble is, this is a centuries-old disagreement. We can't solve it for them in a day. Centuries? Cernium is a holy land for several different faiths. And they've all been fighting over this place for a long time. From what I understand, even after the sun god Mitra's order took over, the war continued as strong as ever. Then one day, the current king, Prince Carlisle's father, decreed that all orders would share the land equally. They've had peace ever since. So that's what happened. Well, I need to meet with the Guardian. Oh, Adea. Carlisle.
You're here just in time for the show. Look.
Oh, what's going on? You gray-horned freak!
Hey, break it up or you're both getting exiled!
Why do these two not have voices?
Threatening exile over a little name-calling?
We have to be strict with them or else we'll lose control of the city. We've got an enemy outside our gate, and more enemies inside, sowing discontent.
Your enemies.
You mean the heretics?
They slip into the city in groups of 2 or 3, disguised as ordinary citizens. Then they stir up trouble between the orders here.
In other words, you're fighting a war on 2 fronts.
Huh? Guardian, stop. Step aside, Grandmaster. I'm here to enforce the King's law. You're not going to exile them, are you? It's dangerous outside the city. They can't survive on their own. It's not my place to question what the King has decided. I simply carry out the law. But you can't. Please reconsider. This is done in the name of Mitra and the royal family of Cernium. I trust you understand the consequences of impending me. But Mitra is your god, not ours. That's right, we shouldn't be subject to the same laws. And this matter is simply solved. We seek only an apology. And we wish simply to never see them again. Understood. Arrest these 2 as well. Oh, the conflict happening. Well, the logic of every story when it's like, oh, there's peace among the land. Immediate war. Okay, the Holy Sword Azor.
It seems you have more problems than you originally let on.
For now, yes. But I do think we have a solution at hand. Come to the palace. There's something I would like to show you two.
Okay. Mysterious man. Okay. Who are you? I don't recall seeing an image about you, so I actually don't know who that is. There's someone else. Ooh. Okay, this place looks really beautiful. Let's admire this amazing 2D pixelation. Yeah, it's mostly pixelation. Our characters are pixelated. What is this place?
Seren will be furious if she learns you brought outsiders here.
Oh my god, please!
But if the prince wills it, we will obey.
Now that we're alone, there's a story I think you need to hear.
Won't it cause trouble with your people? Our being here, I mean.
You are here by my invitation. There's nothing to worry about.
I feel like I got myself too absorbed with Trails, Kiseki series that I'm just like hearing these voice actors left and right and I can't unhear the characters. That and Fire Emblem, so... Okay.
This is Azor, the holy sword of Mitra. They say it can summon a divine light that smites evil.
It's a fine sword, but I don't sense any special power coming from it.
All of our relics lost their light when the Age of the Gods ended. But things are different now. The Transcendents have all but vanished. The walls between Maple World and Grandis are gone. It's only a matter of time before the light of Mitra returns to the sword.
The sword of the Sun God, awakened after all these centuries. It's an inspiring story. It could even bring your people back together.
That's what I'm counting on. This is the sword that will unite Cernium.
But why are you telling us this?
There is a prophecy among the believers. The glory of the heavens will be restored by the grasp of the Chosen One. You see, not just anyone can use the Holy Sword. Until the Chosen One appears, this will remain an ordinary blade.
A chosen one, you say?
And they're both staring at you.
You're after a particular type of hero. The type who could defeat a Transcendent, for example?
The thought had crossed my mind.
I don't think the sword's glowing, but okay. Seren versus Idea.
So, do you sense anything?
Well... What the heck? The sun's flame will have vengeance. What the heck? Okay, what's happening?
Are you all right?
Did we just get zapped by a sword? I'm tingling all over. Huh?
I may have been a little enthusiastic in my attempts to wake you up.
Oh.
She hit you with a jolt that would have brought a giant to his knees.
That's beside the point. Did you feel anything when you picked up the sword?
I felt anger. Like something was really mad that I was holding the sword.
That's not exactly the response we were hoping for.
It's safe to say the adversary isn't our chosen one. Still, the sword hasn't reacted like that before.
What?
You aren't supposed to be here.
Seren! You see, we just...
Leave, now!
I suggest everyone calm down. We don't mean any harm.
This is all just a misunderstanding.
I will not warn you again.
Fine. Let's go.
Okay. Well, surprise, surprise, the sword doesn't work. But apparently something different happened according to him, so what is going on?
We almost lost our lives thanks to your little experiment. So what now? Will we be ejected from the city for our sacrilege?
No, certainly not. Seren acts tough, but she'll listen to reason.
Will she? I'm not so sure.
Absolutely. Most likely. Actually, I may have endangered my claim to the throne.
Excuse me?
Don't worry about it. Everything will be just fine.
My prince, forgive me for interrupting, but you need to see this.
Oh, no voice acting for some reason. This is the signal of Ebonstar.
Attention, denizens of the Holy Land. We are the Ebon Star. We stand against the tyranny of the gods.
Their sigil is a black sun? No, it must be a coincidence.
So Adea thought of Espera's Black Sun too. Interesting! Actually, I never knew this because I can't get to this point in Arcane River. Yay!
In the era of our ancestors, the gods abandoned this world. We reject the evil carried out in their names. Only in the absence of gods can the people be free. If you value your lives, flee Cernium. We will not rest until the memory of the gods is wiped from this land.
Notices just like this have been posted all over the city.
The heretics are acting openly. It won't be long now.
We've taken down all that we can find, but we still don't know who posted them.
I see.
We've also had reports that a cache of black powder was stolen from the Priests of Flame. They claim it's the work of the Priests of Dawn.
My friends, I fear that my duties call me elsewhere. I'll smooth things over with Seren for you, so please, rest easy.
Oh boy, things are starting to go downhill. Aaron the librarian.
If you need something to do in the meantime, perhaps you could do some research into the Chosen One.
Won't the Order be upset that you involved outsiders?
If you can find the Chosen One, it won't matter.
And you want us to keep it a secret until then? That will be challenging.
I believe the two of you are more than capable.
Okay.
My librarian can help you. He's very knowledgeable in history and theology. Look for Aaron in the Royal Library.
This librarian is trustworthy?
Yes. Just don't let appearances fool you. He's an incredibly useful individual.
Alright. Let's go.
Are you looking for me?
My God. Yep. Definitely can say this voice actor voiced a lot of people in this entire update. No problem though. I could tell it's Ben Diskin, I think. So, but he's an amazing voice actor, so don't worry. Okay. Okay. We just went to the abrupt stop of music, and now let's continue.
Look out!
That's a High Flora.
Is there a problem?
It's fine. This is just a little misunderstanding.
What are you doing? Arrest that man!
Please, calm yourself. Not all High Flora are monsters.
You don't expect me to trust you so easily, do you?
Have you forgotten Ark exists?
So you decide to show your true... Your wings. They're torn.
No matter what I do, they always grow back. I may have been born a High Flora, but I hate them just as much as any Nova. I failed to get rid of my wings, but I think my scars drive home my point.
I can't say I'm ready to trust you, but I may have overreacted.
I'm used to it. I'm surprised the prince didn't warn you about me. His idea of a joke, perhaps.
You did say don't let appearances fool you, I guess.
Yes. Just don't let appearances fool you. He's an incredibly useful individual.
Yeah, exactly. He did say that. So that's what he meant. So another High Flora, just like Ark. You know, I wonder, does Ark... I don't think he still has his wings. I think the moment he was corrupted by a specter and became half specter, his wings were gone. I think that's the case there. Okay. Ancient Ghost.
I assume you're here about the Chosen One? What's your interest in our prophecies?
We're trying to find out more about the god of this place. He seems like he might be handy in a fight.
You would form an alliance with the Divine? I've never heard anyone say such a thing about a god. You must be the adversary I've heard so much about.
Guilty as charged.
They say that you plan to fight Jaren Darmor, even if it means plunging all of Grandis into war.
Oh, his name's pronounced Gerund? I thought it was Gerund. These pronunciations.
I see that your mind is made up. I shouldn't be surprised. You've already vanquished one Transcendent after all. In that case, let us begin. You'll want to start with the ancient writings on the sword.
You do have those writings, don't you?
Of course. Unfortunately, they're in Section 3, and Section 3 is a little haunted at the moment.
Part of the library is haunted? And you didn't do anything about it?
Oh, I tried. Unfortunately, the ghosts didn't care for that. They possessed me. I had spirits leaking out of my nose for ages afterwards. Nobody wanted to come and borrow any books.
Yes, that sounds difficult.
Okay, that's something. Okay, let's go. I feel like 2 characters now, and just me thinking of Trails, just make me think of Trails. And now I'm like, great. Now I can't get it out of my mind. And if people don't know what I'm talking about, Trails, otherwise also known as Kiseki in Japan, is a series. Is it made by Nihon Falcom? The company? I actually don't know. Because I kind of forgot. Hey, sorry if the enemies sound loud. This is, the voice acting is attached to the sound effects for the dialogue. So, it will be a bit loud at times.
Prophecies, prophecies, prophecies. I'm sick of prophecies. So some hermit had a strange dream hundreds of years ago, and we're supposed to make a plan of action from that?
Prophecies happen in their own time. You can't force them to happen.
If the Novas sat around waiting for prophecies to come true, we'd all have met our end a long time ago. But if this is what we have, I guess it can't be helped. These prophecies all hit the same major points, but the details are impossible to pin down. At least they all agree on one thing. The sword has always been wielded by a Celestial.
What are Celestials anyway?
The Celestials are demigods who joined the sun god Mitra when he descended from the heavens. But they lost their power when the Age of the Gods ended, and they've been trapped here ever since. So they settled in a place they called High Mountain and founded the Order.
I hear that High Mountain fell some time ago. What happened to the Celestials after that?
They spread out and went into hiding. Aside from Seren, they're rarely seen these days.
This is a lot to process. The Holy Sword did react to the adversary. Maybe we should start there after all.
It was extremely hostile.
To be fair, you do have a history of killing godlike creatures.
I'm not sure that's it. I understand that the adversary carries the power of the Seal Stone, no? The Seal Stone's power is the same power that sealed the gods away in the first place.
Really?
What?
The Seal Stone was meant for the ancient gods?
You weren't aware of the Seal Stone's nature? Well, very few are.
Well, we only know the Seal Stones were used against the Black Mage. I think that was the hint there a little bit. And it's also called Seal Stone, so...
How do you know this?
I pieced it together from a handful of writings that survived from that time.
In other words, it's an educated guess.
It was an educated guess. I'd say the adversary confirmed my theory by touching the sword, though.
So the adversary possesses the same power that sealed away Mitra. If this got out, the partnership between the Alliance and Cernium would be over. Eren, can you keep this revelation to yourself for now?
Of course. I won't tell a soul.
And we must be particularly cautious around Seren. If she catches even a whisper of this, we'll face far worse than exile.
Do you think she'd go that far?
Eren, are you here?
Yeah, the dialogue.
Speak of the Celestial.
Casual fun. Uh-oh! We're dead, aren't we?
I'm here about my earlier request.
Hi.
I owe you an apology for earlier.
Oh, that? It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Okay. The Flightless Celestial. Flightless? We'll just excuse ourselves. No, you two should hear this as well. Oh? The prince claims you're going to find the Chosen One. He asked for our help, yes. Are outsiders allowed to interfere? The Order has searched for the Chosen One to wield the Holy Sword Azor for too long without success. If it means finding them, we are grateful for any help. Clearly we need a fresh perspective. If you're willing, then we will help. Do you have any useful information? Actually, yes. I recently learned High Mountain continued hand-picking the Chosen One long after the sword lost its light in the ancient war. I came here looking for any information about it. Okay. Our thing is telling us to go here. Again! We had to fight these ghosts. I love Maplestory's story. That's a weird way to say it, but you know what I mean. Also, it's like... I did say this like a while back. I don't know if I said it in a stream or anything, but I confess... Well, I guess I confess that, like, in my opinion, I like the story in Maplestory 1 more than Maplestory 2. Like, for Maplestory 2, I love the fashion aspect of the game and the fact that you can interact with people a lot and play around with the emotes. But for Maplestory 1, well, like, there is good, like, fashion choices in the game, like, you know, dressing up your character and all. The story feels so much better. And I know that there are times where it's, like, kind of hard to put in a lot of interactions. You know, like the whole Grandis situation. But overall, it's actually really not that bad. It's a really good story, and it does stem into a lot of, like, you know, interaction, I suppose. So yeah, I like Maplestory 1 story more. I just wish that people would kind of pay more attention to it. I'll continue later. Anyways. The Order carefully selected every recipient of the Holy Sword. Oh, the music! I just realized it's so beautiful! Each was a paragon of the Templars devoted to the faith. When the gods return, they will recover the sword's light. The Order gives this emblem to the Chosen One. This one isn't as ornate. That emblem is for a Templar of Mitra. I have the same one.
They're similar, but not identical.
There must be other survivors from High Mountain. I'm certain one of them has the emblem. You must agree.
It's going to be difficult to find a specific person in this chaos, especially if they don't want to be found.
You are right, of course. But I must believe that the Chosen One will not stray far from the sword.
How optimistic of you.
That's faith.
And what you call faith, I call wishful thinking.
You are the prince's guest, but this is the Holy Land. Mind your tongue.
Okay, why don't we move on?
One more thing. I had a thought about you.
Go ahead.
You're celestial. You're dedicated to the faith, and nobody is closer to the sword than you are.
I see where you're going, but that's a dead end. I don't have the emblem.
You don't have the emblem yet. That doesn't necessarily mean you aren't the Chosen One.
I can't just decide to be the Chosen One. And even if I did, I would never be formally recognized by the Order.
What does that matter? Do they have a direct line to the gods that I don't know about? All that should really matter is whether or not you have Mitra's blessing.
You don't understand. I'm not worthy. I can't even spread my wings.
And?
All those years ago, when I brought the sword to Cernium, I was injured. You have wings yourself. How would you feel if you couldn't? It's late. I should be going.
A celestial who can't spread her wings.
So her wings are like damaged, I guess. Okay. A curious feather. Angel, why don't you head back? I'm going to do some more research. Alright. Oh. What a powerfully What a powerfully suspicious looking person. It's like he's asking to be followed. Guess I'll see where he's headed. Yeah, this is definitely one thing I don't remember from seeing KMS translations, so I don't know where this is going. Where did he go? He definitely came this way. Oh, hi. Ah.
What are you doing here?
Oh, we kind of followed someone. I was following someone suspicious.
I know the person you're referring to.
You do? Who is it?
I've never actually met them. I just know I'm not the only one who comes here.
You don't find him a little suspicious?
Anyone visiting this memorial is no enemy of mine.
I see. Who is this memorial for?
My fellow soldiers. They were slain in battle defending the Holy Sword.
That explains all the old swords. There are a lot of them.
I was the only survivor to reach the Holy Land.
Oh.
I am blessed to have completed my mission. I ensured their sacrifice was not in vain. Now I come here to remember and honor them.
It must have been difficult to leave them behind.
They gave their lives for Mitra. I should be proud of them. I hear that the Alliance doesn't follow any single order. How did you feel when your brothers and sisters at arms fell in battle?
Well... Oh. This one. Loss and sadness.
I understand. Tell Adia that she was right.
Huh?
It will be too hard to find another Celestial. We should think of another way forward. What's this feather?
It must be from another Celestial. When's the next update? I think it's like January or something. Is that it? Yeah, that's it, I think. Is it? Carrying out lead missions. Oh, we have a rank. Yeah, let me go do a quick search because I need to check this. Cliffhanger. Where is it? Part 1 was today, yes. Where's part 2 announcement? Of like Cernium. I have part 3 in the title for my stream today because it is part 3 of the Gloria update overall. I know I read it somewhere. Where is it? Oh, I think I see it. Wait, is it? Oh, okay. So it is like around January 8th, I think? I guess. You know what? It'll probably be easier if I look this up on the computer. Give me a second. The game's gonna be quiet for a minute, so. When's the next update? Oh yeah, by the way, I did not really read the patch notes. I just saw when the updates happen and when like, okay. Okay, so here it is. Part 2, January 1st. So, New Year's Day, basically. And today is... Oops. When is January 1st? It's on a Wednesday. So, Thursday will be when I stream that part 2. Okay. Sorry if the audio's cutting out. I keep tabbing out. Okay, so we could do our advancement. Yes, 80 coins. That's fine. And also because we finished this, we can upgrade to Guardian. Now we can get more things in the shop. Yeah, these story quests are pretty lengthy, so... Yeah. gone up another rank. And brace yourself for newfound power. Oh yeah, this happened the first time, but I didn't do it with this character because I wanted to spend coins on the other, my other character, which had a lot of coins. Stronger than before. Okay. I have more HP. Great. Okay, first we're gonna buy a bunch of these things. Oh, 200's our max limit for, coin gathering. Yeah, let's get this. I am not going to use this on my character here. I'm gonna use it on someone else. Oh yeah, as I said in my last stream, I got this one from the Maple Relay. I'm gonna collect those. So I'm gonna try to upgrade the Choo Choo Island, so... Yes, get 30 of those. Okay. 64 out of 92. Oh boy, now let's... Okay, I'm gonna be doing this for a bit. Oh yeah, because I unlocked Guardian, I now unlock this part of the shop. Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna spend any coins. This is chair. Let me go take a peek at all this. I am 100% getting this at some point. I need more coins. Yeah, I gotta continue playing this daily if I want to get more coins now. Oh, right. Don't forget this. Yeah, I need a lot of potions. So yeah, now we're at cliffhangers for the next while of this entire game, so... How many knows? And also, as I mentioned before, I actually don't know much about what happens after this point in the story. Like, I actually don't know. Also, let's go adjust the audio since there's no voice acting anymore. Okay, let me go here first. Oh yeah, first, I'm switching the screen so you guys don't see me enter my pick number. Because apparently the game will ask for that when doing the Nodestone stuff. But yeah, I actually don't know what happens next in the story. Like, the last time I read any translations was around this end, so I actually don't know what's ahead. Okay, let's get rid of that because I don't want it. Okay, let's go combine these. Get rid of these extra ones. Sting. Oh yeah, I kind of got rid of that because I don't like this skill. Let's see. Oh boy, that's a lot of them. Thanks for the follow. Okay, and Heavenly Cross and the Supernova. Yeah, Supreme Supernova. Here you go. Ah! I'm only level 218. I'm so close to Lachelaine story in Arcane River. I'm so close. Oh yeah, right, all the daily quests. Oh dear. Okay, carrying out elite missions. Oh, let's do this. What is this? Lead missions. Sure, why not? Battle at the Ocean Bluff. Sure. What is all this about? I'm gonna add my skills just in case. Okay, tell me about this. On each day of the week, one of the following 3 missions will be available. Today is Thursday, so it's collecting flowers, I guess. You will occasionally obtain bombs. Okay. Right, I need to read. Okay. Carefully observe movement and drop your bombs at the appropriate time. Same landing ships. Aiding the archer's objective will set you against... There's a lot to this. Why? Okay. Okay, stunning if I get hit. Defeat a number of soldiers afterwards. Glory. Okay. Once per character per day. Okay. Let's accept the mission. Defeat 700 and collect 7 flowers. Okay, so most of those rolls were kind of useless for today because it's Thursday, I think. I need to reorganize myself because everything is in the way of my desk. Okay, so I'm just defeating 700 of these guys and getting the flowers. Which don't exist yet. Probably gonna sound a bit loud, but I hope it's not too loud. All that, and I talk pretty loud, and I had to be quiet during all the voice acting.
I'll blow you all away. I'll blow you all away. I'll blow you all away.
Hey, now that I'm doing all these quests, I can finally talk about what happened between my last stream, which was on Thursday, and today. Because I was going to do a stream on Tuesday, but because of everything, I didn't. So, what's this? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, now I know what to do here. Every 700, every 100 enemies. Anyways. So yeah, my stream back on Thursday was on the day Game Awards happened. Obviously I did not stream that because, well, it was really late. It was going on way late into the night where I live. I live in the East Coast, so it was Eastern Standard Time. And, yeah, so, I did talk about it in my last stream, which hasn't been uploaded on YouTube yet. But when it is, all my thoughts are on there, so... about, my predictions a little bit. Not really much of predictions. Because... Not really much of predictions because it was more,
I'll blow you all away.
yeah, like, it's more like, I was talking about, like, okay, hope this doesn't end up like Game Awards of 2018, where it was mostly disappointment, except for, like, that announcement. Come on. Stand. No, not the bomb! There you go.
Celestial roar.
Oh, ain't that gonna be fun?
I'll blow you all away.
Anyways,
I'll blow you all away.
I will say that Game Awards this year was a little less disappointing than last year. And I mean overall, I mean like outside of the big announcements or like, well, in this case it's more like the awards this time. No announcements, however. Well, I mean there were, but it wasn't like announcements I was looking forward to because I was like, okay, it happened. Didn't really care much.
Celestial roar. Celestial roar.
But yeah, like, I will say the one award that I wish was done or happened or however you say it, like for like best score, which was like one of the first ones they announced. I will say that Kingdom Hearts 3 should have been the one that won best score because the music in like Kingdom Hearts 3 and the series in general is really good. So the fact that it didn't win made me really upset. Cause like, why? Okay, where is... Oh, oops. The bomb. Here we go. Oh god, this is gonna be weird.
Finale ribbon. This stick.
At least this whole mission's about like a 30-minute time limit, because that's gonna take a while. Okay. Anyways, other than that slight disappointment, at least there were like positive things that actually did win like awards this year. Last year I'm still salty about Octopath not winning anything because it's like, why? Anyways,
I'll blow you all away.
dang it. Oh my god. This thing's still triggered and that was weird. Okay. Don't hit the bombs. Oh, here you go. Yay. Anyways. Ah yes, let's take out the BGM and replace it with this as the skill plays. I know, it may change the background music, but it is a very good skill for Angelic Buster. The disappointing thing is you have to be level 200 and then 5th job already to get it, so... Also, I'm still a low level and there's so many skills I could want to put on my character, but I can't put them all on.
Finale ribbon. Celestial roar. Now,
Yeah, and also, like, for Game Awards, the fact that Fire Emblem, Three Houses 1, 2, like, 2 of the categories, strategy and, player's choice, that made me really happy because it's like, yes, it's a really good game. I only played it myself because I obviously don't have a capture card for Switch, so I didn't really stream it. Oh no! Ew! So yeah, like when the Three Houses like related things happened during Game Awards, I kind of spammed Twitter a bit and liked a lot of tweets related to it because I was just screaming. But I also hit my knee against the table and I was like screaming also because I was in pain. Not really. I was fine. I'm fine. I just got a little overly excited and struck my knee against the table. And I'm gonna deviate from that topic now. What else happened? Well, another thing, I am done with my exams. And that is also a reason why I couldn't stream on Tuesday. I did say I was going to stream, like, late in the day, but my exam took a really long time to finish, and I was so exhausted when I got home that I was like, you know what? I'm streaming Thursday. I don't feel like streaming today, and here we are. I'm streaming today. Where are the flowers? Oh, there's one. Okay, we need one more flower and the rest of the enemies.
I'll blow you all away. So let's feel roar. So let's feel roar.
So yeah, I'm basically free to, like, you know, do things until my next semester starts. And of course, I'm still now, like, on the point of I'm completely undecided about what I'm doing because I'm, like, at this point where I'm like, I don't think my original plan I had in mind was going to work out. So now I'm here, like, I'm completely undecided. I guess I have ideas of what I will switch to, but it's also, like, I have to think about it more carefully this time, so. Yeah. School's hard. Yeah. College is definitely something. It's more like the moment you put me in organic chem is the moment I want to scream because I hate that subject so much. Or rather, I'm not a fan of chemistry in general because I'm actually not the greatest at chemistry. And it's like, of all subjects, they expect me to take that class just to, like, why? What? Really? I'm like now thinking about the Maplestory thing, the story so far, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna just search it up online. I'm not going to read Canvas translations just to figure out what happens next. No. That wouldn't be fun. Where's the last flower? Dang it! Really? That had to count? Oh, here it is. Yes. Oh boy. That took a while. Look at all that EXP. That is a whole percent. Okay, let's get out of here. We can only do it once per day anyway. Oh gosh, my brain is spinning. And we're on the table. Oh, let me check how many coins I need for the next rank. Mass. Oh, this also tells when the next story quest is because you actually had to do the story to rank up. So yeah, the next updates are on January 1st, January 8th, and January 15th. Okay. So I need about 6,500 coins for the last upgrades. I can do that if I play every single day. So no, complete convergence and complete Cernium. Another Well, isn't that spoilers? Yay. Well, actually no, it's not spoilers. We already knew there was another one implied anyway, so... What am I saying? It's not spoilers. Nobody knows. Rhoda's relics. What's going on? Neroda's relics. Okay. Help search for relics. Oops. Interesting. I'm getting a lot of additional stuff. So what is the... Wait, what's this? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay. I still like how I named my character Tiger Bowie, though. Tiger Bowie? Not this character, obviously. My, young character. Clash of the Waves. Flora soldiers. Oops. Sure. Let's do this. Okay, so this will last until part 1 of Chosen One, I think, is the thing. Sail on a raft propelled by currents, eliminate many soldiers using any weapon you can. WASD. Why can't it be just the arrow keys? Okay, glory. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Oh, this is definitely something. I am trying to do this as fast as I can. Ow! No! Stop taking damage! Stop hitting me. This is definitely something. Oh my god, the axes. Oh, this is fun, I guess. there is a level 250 elite soldier. Okay, that's not fun. Not fun at all. Thanks. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to fighting enemies. I guess getting hit doesn't matter, but it's kind of annoying. Oh god, my arm is hurting. What? Why did it not getting... There we go. Oh, I didn't even notice that thing! I didn't notice there was a giant bird. For some reason, I didn't notice that. Oh god, there's a lot of them up there. Oh god, my arm is aching. Oh, getting hit is bad. Okay, I get it. I'm an idiot. Oh no, there's so many of them. This is a bit extreme, and I'm... Dang it. Oh, whoops! No, 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 no. Okay, I tapped out. I guess leave. Yeah. Oh, there you go. 129. I was close to the goal. I'm leaving. We're not doing this again. Ah, my arm. Ow. Okay, my arms are exhausted, and it's only been like 3 minutes. Okay, let's do something else, as in daily quest, and then I'll switch over because why not? Yeah, let's exchange. How does this? I don't like that. Okay, so the golem thing is like done, but for some reason it was still up. Available for some reason. Okay.
I'll blow you all away.
Get rid of these bird sharks. Go away, bird sharks. Why does the Arcane River have these? I guess it's just to technically balance out the damage. Okay, we'll do that, but I need to get out into the ripe wolf fruit. Let me go. And my buffs again. I kind of don't remember if I mentioned this in my previous stream, but like, okay, there's these games made by a creator. I forgot his first name, but the creator's Ushikoshi. Like the developer of Zeroscape and of the Zeroscape series, one of the creators, and also the creator of the Cernium files, which I tend to pronounce as AI for whatever reason. And also, I did play that game. Not the Zero Escape games, because I actually watched them on YouTube, and even if I want to play them, I already know the story, so it's kind of like not a fun experience when you know everything by default. Because his games are basically like, it's like played multiple times to get the full truth, and I've seen the whole game, so I know what the stories are about. Anyways, I'm still not over that Japan, like, his games don't receive really good sales in Japan, which is really sad. However, on the flip side, his games are successful in the West. Like, seriously, like, when it's, like, comes to, like, if you, I don't know, it depends, really, I don't really know, but you see a lot of people talking about his games in English, like, in English, countries. Or, you know, like, just in general, the western side of the world. But in, like, Japan and around there, like, not many people talk about them, and it's, like, they're overshadowed, and it's sad. Like, they're never talked about. It's like, it's like, the sales are never good in Japan, but they're fantastic in the West. So it's, like, an interesting situation to notice, I suppose. But yeah, I do enjoy AI, the Cernium files, and I do enjoy Zero Escape. They're really good games. And yeah. And also I've heard that yeah, like when he did Zero Escape, when it was just 999, like that didn't get good reception, but because it got a positive and very popular output in the West, that's how the sequel was made. But of course, it wasn't enough for a third game, which was the final part of the trilogy, although, from what I remember, it was funded, I guess? I don't know. Like, fans, like, kind of put their support in so a third and final game could be created. I don't know, the details are a bit messy in my head about it, because it's been a long time since I read that article or something. I don't know. It wasn't really an article, it's more like people talking about the game and talking about how Zero Time Dilemma was almost not going to exist at some point. Really sad though that it's like not very popular in Japan. Well, like it is. Well, like his games are very popular. Well, not too popular, but popular enough that it's like a huge difference between the West and Japan fan bases. Okay. Okay, I'm doing this thing in the game now, and when is the relic supposed to appear? Anyways, different topic now. I'm also, like, waiting for the day that, I guess NIS America, announces, Cold Steel 4. Specifically, the full title of the game is called Trails of Cold Steel 4, but I shorten it because I'm lazy. But I'm hoping that they... Ooh. Oh no, I didn't participate in the event first. Oh no, I didn't do this at the end event quest. Oops. Let me do this real quick. Okay, Jolly Holiday. Okay. Well, this is a bad place to do all this. Okay, let's go loot our coins and get out of here. Give me a moment. Okay. Anyways, let's do this real quick. Blah, blah, blah. We already read through this. Okay, basically. Okay, the holiday, season events. Alright, yeah, this stuff. A special gift. And also little outfits, too. Oh, boy. Let's see. Near your level, up to 100 a day. Okay. Elite monsters. Ah, yeah, that's what I messed up on. I didn't realize that. Butter cake. That's a weird way of saying it. Butter cake. Okay. Wait, what are the requirements for a permanent one? Level 6. Okay. What is this cake?
Do I really have to wear that?
It expires on the 1st. It's literally nothing. It's literally nothing right now. Well. What? You changed the butter cake decor. Okay, that didn't do anything. None. Okay, this is gonna be weird. Let me go look at this. No! Well, this is gonna take a second, because I need to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, the point being we don't have anything, and it's literally blank. Sugar cookie! Okay, try this cookie. I don't need a damaged skin because I like the one I have on. And Nameless Town. Oh yeah, Nameless Town is the new hub town in the... yeah. Not really new. It's been around since Arcane River existed, but still. We're already past the 15-minute mark. Rip. That's disappointing. Oh, this is it. Nah, I don't want it on this character. Once per world. I don't want it on this character, not this one. From... okay, the time frame doesn't exist, apparently. $150 from the game. Okay, what else? Clear me my damage skin. Oh god, there's so much to this. Okay, we're not turning into quests yet because I want to do all the things first.
I see it all.
Ah! Go away! Shark. Bird shark. I don't like that bird shark. My HP is literally half now because of the bird shark. Oh, here we are. Okay. This is the map I wanted to be in. I'm also trying to loot all the mesos because money's okay. Ah, perfect timing. I need to organize my desk better. I also, yeah, as I was saying before, I'm hoping for a Cold Steel 4 announcement, English release, I mean. Because we don't have anything about the English announcements yet for Cold Steel 4. And given that cliffhanger in Cold Steel 3, I am very much hoping that Cold Steel 4 does happen soon. Like, announced soon at some point. Although, at the same time, I kind of understand why they're not saying anything because, okay, as I said before, I did watch Cold Steel 4, and I can very much tell that it will immediately spoil everything in Cold Steel 3, right off the bat. Well, not everything, but a good majority of what people would probably not know. It's more like kind of let people play the game before, you know, all that stuff.
Watch yourself, Iron Blossom! I see it all. Justice Blossom! I'll blow you all away. I'll blow you all away.
Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, so, like, I kind of understand if the reason they're not announcing anything yet, like, the partial reason may have to do with, like, letting people play Cold Steel 3 and kind of understand where it's at in terms of the story. Because, and also from what I know, when they, like, okay, I obviously don't know this personally because, obviously, why would I keep track of, like, releases in Japan half the time? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But the point being is, I kind of, like, from what I know, I kind of know that, I think some promotional stuff related to Cold Steel 4 did spoil 3, so... And obviously the rest of the series, I think. Ish. And it's like, it's at the point where it's like, okay... Maybe don't announce it until a good number of people have played the game. Try it, the Cold Steel 3. But like, I'm also at a point where I'm like, I want to know what happens next. Well, of course, yes, I did see 23-ish hours of Cold Steel 4, but I stopped watching on purpose. Because I wanted to see the rest of the game in English and not, like, just keep watching a playthrough with the audio. With the audio turned off, because I am someone who does not want to hear the different voice acting. And to confess, yes, I do mute voices if it's a series that I'm more familiar with in English, dub. And I don't care. I can, like, I can do what I want, like, in that field. Like, I can mute the audio if I want to, if I don't want to hear it. So. But the point being, it's like, I vote him, but it was also, like, part of the reason it's like, because, like, well, in general, I would want to see it in official English, like, because kind of having to, like, I feel like it wouldn't have too much of the same impact if I have to read the dialogue in, let's say, a possibly emotional moment happens. So, like, I don't have to read translation. I could just rely on listening to what the characters are saying instead. anyways, I'm hoping that Cold Steel 4 gets announced, like, for English release soon. I really want that game to be in English. Also, speaking of that series, I did finally pre-order the limited edition set or something, collector's edition of Cold Steel 3 for the Switch. So I will be able to play it when it is out on the Switch. Also, I'm gonna be very bad at the game because, like, I feel like, actually no, like, actually yes, in Cold Steel 3, I will have, like, basically in the Trails games, you have to organize parties and kind of set up your party for, like, playing the game and all. But it's also at the point where I'm like, I'm gonna be playing the game and have no idea what to do with setting up parties and, like, orbments or something. Are they called orbs? Crap, I forgot. I actually don't remember. It's been quite a while since I last watched the games. Well, it's only been like a few weeks, but that's enough time for me to forget, so. Oh yeah, and also to mention, wait, what's today? Did the screen? Yeah, the screen got strangely blue. Hey, I'm not gonna be done with this character until I loot all the cake mix. After the 2 minutes are up, I will actually no, let's check real quick the calendar. Yeah, I can't play, I can't stream, next week until Thursday again. So, yeah, as people all know, I'm hoping this is uploaded before then, but next week is Christmas, and obviously it's also a holiday, naturally, and winter break. However, because it will be Christmas, I won't be able to stream, obviously, on Tuesday, because it's Christmas Eve on that day, and my family will obviously be home, and also I might have visitors on that day or something. So, in short, I won't be able to stream on Tuesday. I will be back on Thursday. And with, you know, I could do an extra stream tomorrow, but I'm probably not going to be available on that day. Actually, because, since Tuesday will be, like, the 24th, I might do a stream on Monday. I might do a special Monday stream for you guys. To kind of make up that I won't be able to stream on Tuesday, and, yeah. And I will want to talk about more things, so I will be streaming on Monday. Okay, yeah, when I'm doing this stuff, I'm gonna change maps. Answer this thing, really explain what I meant about this one thing earlier. So, okay, while I was obviously doing the story quest of the Glory update, I did comment that Seren looks like a character from a series I've seen, and I mentioned Trails, and like, obviously not the same voice actor, duh, but I'm like thinking about it now, and it's like, she does kind of remind me of that character, minus the personality. Because their personalities are definitely different. I get all the damage. Oh do like... How much damage do I do? I actually don't know. Ooh! I got lucky enough to get a little cake thing. Oh god, whoa, what is going on with my thing here? Oh no, what is going on with my blocks? Oh god, that icon's glitching out. I'm concerned. Aw, this ingredient can't be used until level 5. Aw.
I'll blow you all away.
Okay, let's collect a 100 for today. And do that. I'm hoping that before the year ends, I finish my concept designs. I have one more left, and I'm almost done with that. And I'm hoping to finish it before 2019 ends. Oh yeah, and also, it's almost the end of the decade, guys! It's gonna be year 2020 soon, and that's gonna be insane and crazy, and a lot of craziness as well. Okay, awkwardly gonna check calendar. Okay, so it's the 31st. I guess for the next 2 weeks I'm gonna be doing, I guess this means for the next 2 weeks I'm gonna be streaming on Monday. Because it seems like, because on the 31st, people will be home again. Like, to explain, when I streamed last year, like on the last day, it's last year for me when it happened, because, just in case, because, you know, time zones, but... I'll be streaming on the 30th this time, which will be a Monday. So that will be amazing, and it will be the last stream of the year. And I'm hoping that when that happens, I am... Wait, where is this relic? Here it is. No! Whoa, what the heck was that? Anyways, what I was saying. Oh yeah, I will be doing a stream on December 30th and also on December 23rd. Yeah, I'm hoping these spots are uploaded soon. and the obvious reason is because both the Tuesdays will be holidays, thus I won't be able to stream on those days because people will be home and interrupting me. Yeah, I'll be streaming on Mondays for the next 2 weeks, next week and the week after. I will still do Thursday streams, as usual. And then hopefully after that, and depending on when I go back to my classes, like start classes, new classes, for my next semester, the schedule might more or less play out the same way. I don't know yet. Yeah, at the moment, I really don't know. I still actually haven't applied for classes yet because I'm just undecided about what I'm gonna do now. So, I still want to do a major that is worth the classes I've done already, but anything that doesn't have organic in it. I hate organic chemistry. the map for now. I don't want to keep fighting in this map. Okay, let's go use up our... Oh, I have to collect 200? Okay. Let's put this here then. Where is it? Here we go. I'm also trying to upgrade this soul ring because I want a better potential than what I have right now. Literally nothing. The cake is nothing. I don't... What is wrong with this? Why is it glitching? Why are you glitching? Okay, what's wrong with this? It's like... I don't think you guys could see it, but for some reason the icons are glitching out, and I don't know why. Okay, let's give this to a different character. Oh god, that lagged. That scared me. Put this in here. So many items. Let's get rid of these, because I don't want them. There. Okay, I still want to get cake mix for today, so I can prepare to upgrade that cake soon.
I'll blow you all away. I'll blow you all away.
Not in this map. Also, I'm like definitely looking forward to getting Cold Steel 3 for the Switch. I did say this before already, but like I did went on a short debate of whether I should get the Switch version or wait until PS5 to get the, you know, the games on PlayStation. Because, you know, because PlayStation 5 is confirmed for backwards compatibility with PS4 games. I did kind of think, like, should I wait? I did decide on that, but then when the port was announced, I was like, I want it. And I also wanted the collector's edition, so... So, that's where I stand with, that. Like, I went on a short debate of which version I wanted after that Switch port was announced, and I decided, why not get it for the Switch? And I am. I'm getting it for the Switch, and it'll be amazing. And also, they just decided on the reverse cover, and I already know what it looks like because NIS America shared it, obviously. They shared it on Twitter, like, because they made fans vote for it. And I cannot wait. I'll be excited. Of course, I know what's gonna happen in Cold Steel 3. Well, sort of. I missed a bunch of side content in playthrough I watched, so I will be doing all that. And also because I know the game, I will be using a guide to figure out how to get all the AP in the game. I won't get it, all of it. I'm gonna play on normal because it'll be more fun to do that anyway, to play on normal. And to point this out, even if I might get a Switch capture card soon, like, it's possible I will get one at some point. Alright, I forgot about something. I'll do it in a bit. Like, I'll do it at the end of the stream. But anyways, like, even if I get a Switch capture card, I will not do a playthrough of the Trails games. If I did one Cold Steel 3 and obviously did not do one of the previous games, it's fine because I would... By the time I play that, I would have caught up with the whole series. But I'm not going to, like, I'm not going to make a Let's Play because I don't think people would want to watch me sit around for, like... Well, this is going to be ironic if I decide to do so, but... Well, not really a playthrough, but sort of, like, do a 3-hour stream of playing the game for fun. But I don't want to sit around and, like, have to mess around with ornaments. Orbs, ornaments, what are they called? I forgot. Like the little things that you put in their Arcus units or something. In Cold Steel 3, it's called Arcus 2 because it's the second version of their originals from Cold Steel 1 and 2. I think. Anyways, when that happens, obviously I'll be playing. The point being is that's going to be a reason why I'm not going to be doing a playthrough because I had to figure out who to put in the party and figure out what kind of ornaments I want them to have. Also, I will say that Cold Steel 3 is pretty straightforward and kind of easy to determine who you want to put in the party. And I will be grinding a lot because I will be playing the game on normal and yes. Okay, another decoration. Yeah, I know I won't be able to decorate it, but that's fine. Oh yeah, at the moment in this game, I'm trying to get all the cake mix, and I only got 41. And as I was saying, I'm like, yeah, I don't think anyone wants to see me just sit around for like, if I played the Trails game, no one wants to see me sit around for 20 minutes trying to like adjust the party. So it's like, I mean, like Tales, the Tales of series like Tales of Asteria, that's fine. But if it's like Trails, no. That's gonna take me even longer because I have to figure out what skills fit best for characters. Like, if I'm just watching the game, like, I understand which characters are more like physical attack, while others are like more like magic-based, casting. But like, there will be times where it's like, they could go either or, and I'll be like so lost as to which ones I had to put on them. Oh, little minigame, I think. Sure. Oh, please hope this works. Scania. Not many people are on Scania. And the reason I play on Scania is because it's a server I've been on since, How long have I been on this server? 2011. Yeah, I think it was 2011. I first started playing Maplestory in 2009, by the way. The Christmassy stuff. Yeah, I played Maplestory since around June, July. I try to get at least 7, 8. What? Oh, I get it. I was so confused of what we were supposed to do. Oh my god! Get the cake. No! I'm jumping too high. Yes. Got a cake decoration. Okay, this is adorable, honestly. I can't get any more cake decorations. Okay, fine. Well, at least I got one. Oh yeah, and to kind of point this out, I'm going to watch playthroughs of the Trails games. I know people say it's better to experience it yourself, like actually play the game. But for me, I can't. Yeah. Like, the thing is why I won't is because... Okay, this is not the right channel. Oops, I'm in 12. let's get this up. Level 5 ingredient. Okay, that's fine. We'll have plenty of, like, options later on anyway. Anyways, as I was saying, like, I would play the Trails games myself, but I don't have enough dedication to actually play them myself. I might, but for the most part, I don't want to. And they are expensive. They are not cheap. The games are not cheap. Like, I think, like, if you count all the Sky Saga and the Cold Steel 1 and 2, that's, like, probably, like, $100. So, and I'm like, I don't have the money for that. Even if it's on sale, I still don't have the money for it. So, yeah, in short, I'm just gonna be watching playthroughs. A level 5 ingredient, that's fine. Anyways, I was just saying before, yeah, I played Maplestory since June, July of 2009. And if it helps a little better, it was about like a couple weeks before Cygnus. A couple weeks before Cygnus Nights were released in Global Maplestory. Definitely a couple weeks, because I remember one day, I was like young and I was like, obviously at the time I didn't have my own account, but then like I was, yeah. Anyways, the point being, basically I have a sibling who played Maplestory, and that's how I figure out the game. But for Maplestory in particular, yeah, it was a couple weeks before Cygnus Nights came out, and I remember that well because it was on maintenance one day, and I was like wondering why the game was not on. And yeah, my younger self had no idea what she was doing, so that's why I was so confused with Maplestory being on maintenance. Obviously it was game update, but I didn't know that at the time, so... Anyways, yeah, I've been playing Maplestory since then, but I haven't really picked a main, quote, server until 2011 when I decided to switch over to Scania. Because before I kind of switched over, okay. Like, the server I first started out on was Broa. Obviously, this is before the world merges happened, obviously. It was Broa, then Mardia, then Kaini, and then Tuscania. Of course, I still have my characters on the servers. Well, single servers now. World merge. Okay, let's do this quickly. But yeah. So yeah, I switched over to Scania for some reason in 2011, and been on that server ever since. I know I have like 40 characters. 44 something characters. I have so many characters. Do I have any? No. let's continue. Dang it. Okay, I'm trying to get 100 cake mixes today, and I'll be done. Oh yeah, I still have the weekly, wait, do I still have that? Yeah, weekly missions. I won't do that right now because obviously I have to teleport all over the place to do that. Also, yeah, the decade's almost over and a lot happened this decade. Outside of obvious answers, a lot in terms of media have just, like so much happened this year. I mean, this decade. Well, not just this year, the entire decade. And I will go more into it on my December 30th stream. Which I plan to do because I won't be able to stream on Tuesday, which is December 31st. And will also be fitting because, you know, there will be people who, you know, won't be able to, like, because, well, I mean, like, it'll be, like, December 31st for them, and it will still be, you know, it'll still be, yeah. And also, if I do that, I will be able to upload the VOD in, December 31st, Eastern Standard Time, so it'll still be December 31st for me when I upload the VOD, and it'll be the perfect fit for the end of the year, like last video of the year. Again, it will only make sense for me because I live on the East Coast, and obviously Eastern Standard Time, so yeah. I'm pretty sure by this point everyone knows about time zones. Anyway, perfect end for the year, but it will technically be the next day for some people. I just want to look back. It would be amazing if I did like collaboration, like clips or something, but I didn't really clip much or do anything so much this year anyway. Like, I'm repeating myself, but I didn't do a lot to kind of create a collage video, like compilation video. Oh, but one highlight for sure was I should have clipped some things from Cernium files. Now we thought about it. And that is why there's no clips on Twitch related to my playthrough, because I didn't do that and I got lazy and the bots expired and I messed up. So, yay. Anyways, what else? Oh yeah, before the stream ends, I want to kind of show you guys kind of my Nintendo, like, Switch, statistics of 2019. Like, for fun, because a lot of people have been doing that, and I kind of want to show you guys what mine is. Well, truth be told, I did not play much on my Switch this year, so... God, there enough food. Okay. Like, I didn't really play my Switch this much this year, especially since, I actually first got my Switch on Christmas last year. And the crazy part is that my friend got one for me, and I did not expect it at all. So, how the shocking reveal came to me was, she gave me two presents, basically. One was Smash Bros. Ultimate, and the other was the Switch. I opened up the smaller one first, which was the game. And I was like, I don't have a Switch though. And I was like, wait a second. And then I opened up the other box and I just flipped out. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. Because I obviously didn't have a Switch until that day, so. I did comment a lot, like, before Christmas Day that, like, I couldn't play a lot of these, like, Switch games. And yeah, that caught on real fast. I was still left in shock by that. I still can't believe that happened. Like, that was the thing. So, of course, since I'm still new with playing on the Switch, I only have... like 5 games, I think, according to how many I counted. Wait, don't I have 5? Is this... Oh, it said... I think... Okay, when I checked the statistics, it says 6 games, but that's because I kind of tried to play Tetris 99, but then I was like, okay, I don't have online, and I don't have the money for it. Yeah, that didn't happen because I didn't have money for online. I will be getting online soon because I need to actually trade for Pokemon Sword exclusives. Yeah, at the moment I'm trying to 100% Pokemon Shield, and it is not easy, especially when local communication just shows that not many people around where I live play on the Switch. Not a lot of people, or something, I guess. So yeah, I actually have 5 games, but it'll say 6 because of Tetris 99 and my attempt to actually play that game. I will want to try it out though, because I do like Tetris, so I will probably try it out when I get Nintendo Switch Online. For more than 30 days, I mean. Also, my statistics for the month of August was insane. Because obviously that was when I got Fire Emblem. Well, I got Fire Emblem 3 Houses in July, but I stopped playing the game for some reason for 2 weeks. Actually, no, the reason is because I couldn't make a choice. Because I was like, no. To kind of clarify, I already picked the house. I already picked the house of my choice in 3 houses, which is Blue Lions. As some people should probably easily tell based on my Twitter handle name or something. The one where it has like the emotes in it, obviously. I still haven't changed it because I like the I'm too attached to the Blue Lions, okay? I can't hurt Dimitri. That's why I didn't play the other routes. Anyways, I played most of the game in August because I took a break for 2 weeks because I could not make any choices in dialogue because I was like, I don't know. I get flustered when I make choices for some reason. It's a long story though. I'd rather not explain that, so... I think there's just something with me and making choices. Like, I'm not good at making choices. Anyways, I played most of the game in August. And it took a long time for me to finish it because I took my time, listened to all the characters talk. I even tried to recruit a lot of characters. I didn't recruit everyone. I recruited characters that stood out to me the most. I didn't really recruit a lot of people in my playthrough. Like, it was mostly just the students I recruited. I didn't really recruit anyone from faculty. Well, I sort of did, but then I didn't do that so much. And also, when I play the game again, I will be recruiting everyone and actually watching all the different sport conversations in my own playthrough. Anyways, I played the entire game in August, and that's where most of my hours of playing on the Switch came from, was how much I played in August. And August was about 135 hours the last time I checked. Every other day of the year was like less than that much by a lot. And it wasn't just 3 houses. I did play at least 2 hours, roughly 2 hours of Astral Chain, which came out on August 30th, and I played it on the day it came out as well. And also to point out, my entire 3 houses playthrough is about 100 hours and 26 minutes, according to my clear save data. Yeah, I put so much hours into 3 houses. Although the extra hours could literally just be me, like, sitting with my Switch on, I think. I don't know. Wait, does it really count that? actually, now that I think about it, I did leave the game on for several hours at some point, but it wasn't recorded into the game because I left it, I left the game on, but I was in the home screen, so it didn't really add minutes to the game. I don't know how that works, but the point being, that was a lot of hours, put into the game. What else? Oh yeah, I think it's also pretty obvious which S support I got in Fire Emblem Three Houses for Blue Lions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious. I wish I did like tweet often about like my experience in games, but I usually don't because I don't want to spam like anyone's dashboard half the time. Okay, now that I think about it, I cannot just like, I keep remembering how we reacted every time. Just like when playing the game, I was just like, okay, I will say this, when I started playing the game, I was still unsure about which house to pick. Although, part of my reason I picked Blue Lions is because everyone picked the other two houses. It was either Black Eagles or Golden Deer that people picked. And also, when they revealed the time skip art of the characters, I don't think time skip's spoilers anymore because we all know what's gonna happen, we just don't know what causes it to happen or something. But like, when I saw the time skip art and when I saw Dimitri's time skip look, I was like, okay, I have to know what happened for him to look so different because like all three of them are different, yes, but like after the time skip, but his design was like the most different. It's like when comparing to like 5 years prior in the story, and I was like, what happened to cause this to happen? And I was like, yeah, that was also partially the reason, next to a bunch of other things that I can't really explain because there's a lot of explaining with it. But yeah, it was pretty crazy, and like a bunch of like, how do I put this? Like, a lot of things were going on in my mind, and then that eventually led me to picking Blue Lions, and now I refuse to ever play the other routes on my own time because I don't want to hurt him. I can't, cause that's. I can't imagine it. And I do have my opinions on the game. Like, I did see the other routes. I may not have played them myself, but I did watch playthroughs online. Because I would probably be in so much emotional pain if I had to play the other routes and myself. Anyways, yeah, I've seen the other routes now, in full. Not all the routes, there's still like a little bit I haven't seen yet, but that's just with Golden Deer. So, but yeah, I now have my like cemented opinions on all the characters in the routes. Well, not a lot of opinions, just the majority of it. Okay, anyone who played the game, like either all the routes or the Blue Lions or something, like they would know what I'm thinking after I did play the Blue Lions route. However, don't get me wrong, I did not jump to conclusions. I at least waited long enough to see the other routes. And to be honest, sadly, I actually started to not like this character a little more after seeing one route because of what they said in a certain part of the game. I won't say exactly what it's about, but it happens between chapter 9 and 10. Like, there was a scene where they said something and it was very insensitive. like how they said it sounded very selfish and insensitive that I was like, it's like, this is not something you want to tell someone who's going through that much emotional pain. Like, it's not something you would tell someone who's going through emotional pain. Like, I understand where you're coming from. I understand that it's your view of, like, something like this happening to, like... Yeah, a lot of cake decorations. What the heck was that? Anyways, like, I understand that, like, yes, like, things happen. I can't really say it's spoilers, but... Like, I don't want to say too much spoilers, but... Oh. Okay, am I done for this character? Yes I am. Anyways, like, I understand that this character, like, they're saying it based on their experiences or something, or, like, how they deal with it. But this is someone who doesn't deal with it in the same way. And basically telling them those things is just wrong. Like, it doesn't feel... It feels so bad. It feels really mean. It feels really, like, bad, you know? What's this one? You changed the cake. I can't see it because all my effects are on.
Do I really have to wear this?
Oh my god, that looks yummy. What is this? Choco mint. Yes, let's do this. Wait, what other... Let me go look at this. Man. Oh, a lot of flavors. Ooh. Okay. Now we'll figure it out. But yeah, like, I can't, like, because of, like, that scene, it made me start losing points with the character. Like, I started, like, I don't really like them anymore. I mean, I understand, obviously, later parts of the story as well, like, does kind of make up for it, but it doesn't change the fact that it already damaged my view of the character. Like, if I ever met someone like that in real life, I would absolutely despise them because I would not approve of what they're saying. Like, in that moment. Anyways, what else to do? There's a lot of things, so... Okay, let me go check something. Okay, I do have the weekly mission, but I'll do that later. I'm already at 22% EXP. And why is leveling up so painful? Okay, oh yeah, there's that, but I'm not doing that yet. What's this one? 150 from the game to get that. How many do I have, though? 35! Oh. That's, something. You know, I could end the stream early, but there's also something that happened that... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... Oh, wait. No, stop. Anyways. Okay, I'm gonna just do these, like, little party quests real quick.
Iron Blossom!
Okay, let me go do this real quick. Let's do one because it's almost the 15-minute mark, and I kind of want to do that real quick. And I'm just realizing the whole conversation about Three Houses started just because I was talking about how many hours I played in the game. And yes, it was definitely a lot of hours. And also plus some time from Astral Chain and maybe at least like one time where I had to reload fire 3 houses because I was like I kind of messed up on something and I had to reload from a save, and that pretty much was like I had to take away 45 minutes of that or something, I think. I still love the S support so much. It was so cute. Yeah, the S support I got in the game was really adorable. I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious to know without me saying it because I think most people pick that as support when they play Blue Alliance as female Byleth. So. But honestly, I was close to picking someone else for an S support though. I will say that because another character I like is Ash from in the game, and he's a precious Cinnabon. He's a Cinnabon. Cinnamon roll, whatever you want to say. He is a precious character, and I'm just like, I like you, but I already made my decision for S support. Yeah, I still watch the S support scenes that in. Okay, I'm trying to finish this quickly. Okay, that noise was weird. Let's ignore that because we don't need that as ingredient yet. Hold on, don't find a loot placement. Let's do this quickly. Oh no, it's already 1:15. No. Yep. There we go. It's pretty easy to do this now, but I'm only playing on normal, and I don't trust myself to play the other difficulty. Okay, let me go check something. Cancel. See. Oh, it's still happening. No! I'm missing one cookie. I got so late and I missed the cookie. No! Whatever. What's this? Oh, right, that's just something else. I was so close. No, the cookie. Okay, those two people are talking. Everyone from 0 to 9. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Which shape sugar cookie would you like to decorate with? How many do I got? Oh god, this situation's complicated. I want to decorate a cake more. Oh, dang it. Now I want to bake a cake. Dang it. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna finish these 2 things and be done for today. How many of these do I have? 71 out of 92. I'm so close to upgrading it again. Also, like, I may be level 218 and very close to 220, but I have to make sure my arcane level is high enough. Okay, bye. Okay, let's just get away. Okay, those 2 people are talking randomly. No idea what they're talking about. Okay, let's see. do this, I will end the stream, and actually before I end the stream, I want to show off my, like, Nintendo statistics for fun. Because most people have done it, although... yeah. I still can't believe, like, August is the... Oh yeah, the interesting thing about my statistics is, like, the specific days I played the most on in August, because that was around the start of my semester, in college, classes and all. And the reason why those days have a lot of playtime is because I wanted to finish the game as soon as possible. So I put so much effort into playing on those particular days. Oh no, things are invisible on the thing. Oh wait, I think I know what to do. Wait, do I? I don't think so. Okay, we need to figure out this mysterious ingredient. I forgot. I played this game on like mute all the time, and I keep forgetting that this is how the enemies sound like. Okay, it's not it. This is the bananas. Bananas. Yes, it is. I should have guessed it from the picture showing banana peels. I mean a banana. I didn't get the boss yet. Woo! Where is it? Oh no. Oh no, I failed.
This is it for you, Iron Blossom! Stargazer! 1, 2, 3! 1, 2, 3,
Okay, quickly. Oh god, so much is happening on screen, I can't even see the items. No! Come on. Oh my god, I got it just in the nick of time. Oh god. That was so close. It was like a tiny millimeter left. Wait, oops. Okay, loot the items. Okay, trying to finish all this up quickly. Time limit, obviously. I hate this one so much. Because the teleporty thing's in the way. Here we go. And one more because there's a limit of 3 per day. Okay, still S rank. And one more. What was that? No, I hate this one so much because I hate the sharks. The sharks are the annoying ingredient because like the screen is so in the way. And ingredients are smaller than the feathers. 7. I'm hoping at some point my deck called Steel Force announced because I just like, when is it gonna be announced? Ah yes, my brain randomly thinking of something else. Yeah, honestly, for the past few days, my brain has not stopped thinking about the series called Trails, so... Anyways. Okay, I had to finish this quickly. Ah, there's the thing, but let's get this annoying thing first. The names. Attack the enemy. I didn't make it in time. Okay, the more easier one to deal with. Oh no. Okay, quickly turn these in. I'm really hoping I reach level 220 soon. I'm so close, but I should get more Arcane Force first before I do that. 'Cause otherwise, I'm gonna be like immediately like KO'd by all the enemies in Lane. However you want to pronounce it, because I actually don't know how to pronounce it. And okay, get these. All the bananas.
I'll blow you all away.
There we go. Ah, still less ranked. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna end today's stream here. I'm gonna check if I could show the thing. Of course, if I show the thing, I had to put display capture, and you would have to see my thing. What was the link again? Crap. Actually, I had to go on my Discord real quick to find it. Hopefully you don't accidentally end the stream while I'm doing this. My god, it's 6. I did save images, but I kind of want to show the website too. Oh yeah, I forgot. I still want to share that one clip I got in, I made in Pokemon. I had no audio because I'm tabbed out of the game. Okay, I'm not sure how I could show this, but I do have the images saved. 230 hours in 2019. Oh yeah, only 6. I technically have 5 games, but I opened up the... Yeah. Okay, how do I show this? You know, I did take screenshots, and I did save the images, so let me go check. I'll show it on stream like that, because I don't want to show my entire screen layout on OBS. Let's see. Why do I have... Oh, right. Because... Oh, yeah. When I was sharing something to my friend, my entire computer went messed up because my SD card hates me. Where is it? Oh, the time updated now. This is when it was still 227 hours that I saved this image. It's now like 2:30 because I actually played 3 extra hours yesterday and combining today because of shiny hunting. Okay. What's this one? Oh, that's not important. Let's not do that. I guess I could just say it. Basically, my most played games was Three Houses Shield and Pokemon Shield and Astral Chain. I did not finish Astral Chain though, sadly. Oh, I should probably... Oh yeah, I will show at least this one. I'll just call it Image 2. Wait, what was Image 1? I gotta reorganize OBS. Oops, let's not share that. Like this one. Like for instance, this one, where this is my statistics of how many hours I played in Switch games. Obviously there's a lot of zeros because I really did not play the Switch much this year. And then you have August with 138 hours. Which is pretty insane. You know, it would probably make more sense to save this for like December 30th stream when it's like the end of the year stream talking about the decade. Okay. And yeah, for fun little fact, that's how many hours I've played in terms of games in August for the Switch. And all that was just that was mostly Fire Emblem. A lot of hours I put in that game. Nice. The reason why it's not July is because I stopped playing for like 2 weeks. Because I was like, I'm scared to make choices. I finally made choices and finally started moving forward though, so yay! Yeah, and the time I got my Switch, the reason why that's how many hours in, it's because I'm obviously new to the Switch and, yeah. Yeah, I got my Switch exactly on Christmas last year. And that's fun. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream off for today. I'm not going to stream on Tuesday. Like, as you know, should be on the schedule thing on my channel. But I usually stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It is Thursday, I'm streaming. However, because it's Christmas Eve and people will be home, I won't be streaming on that day. I will stream on the 23rd. Maybe. I might be able to stream on the 23rd. Which is a Monday. So I will be doing that then. And it will be the same for the week afterwards. So I won't be able to stream on the 31st of December. I will stream on the 30th. So that's when it'll happen. And that'll be like a whole, like, final stream of the year sort of deal. And January 2nd might be when I do my Thursday stream for that week. So it'll be first stream of the year. I can't wait to talk a lot about what's happening in the decade then. I want to save it for that day because that'll be an insane day. So much, like, and just reliving the decade a little bit. Probably not too much because there were a lot of embarrassing moments and I don't want to remember those. Anyways, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all in the next stream.